Welcome. Just wait for some people to join us. Can everybody hear me? Sure hope so. I'm just going to double check while we're waiting for people to show up. Well, welcome. If you're watching after the fact, hello. I'm connected. Okay. Let's just wait for some people to hop on. If you're watching after the fact, say hey. I'll come back and say hey. So welcome. This is Wine Cocktails 101. You're in my house, in my kitchen, and we are, hi, everyone who's just showed up. Throw me a hey, let me know you're here. Just welcome to Wine Cocktails 101. This is our newest virtual funness, because why not? It's Friday night. Like, let's make some drinks. And you know what? We've had how many months? Nine months of quarantine. So it's time that we start to spice up our wine a little bit. Okay, we need to do some fun stuff with our wine. So welcome to Wine Cocktails 101. Without further ado, tell me what you're drinking. I am drinking Ghost Pig Hard Cider Unfiltered, the new kind. So let me know. Also, if you can't hear me, please also tell me that. Sometimes that happens. So without further ado, we are making the Blackberry Sparkler. So for this one, you will need the Blanc de Blanc, which is $18. Blanc de Blanc. So this is what our primary wine is for tonight, Blanc de Blanc. It goes really well. I had this last night. Can confirm it was delicious. So let's get started. I think we're going to start with first the, I'll remove that. I'll throw the recipe up so you guys can have kind of a look. So I'll put it back up later. I'll actually post the full recipe in the event section. I'll throw it in the discussion. So you saw earlier that you would need fresh or frozen blackberries. I don't think frozen or fresh blackberries are in season, so I got frozen. Super simple to get. You need sugar, water. So maybe you've guessed it. We are making a simple syrup. Some rosemary and some Blanc de Blanc. This is a really, really simple drink to make. Super simple. So welcome back to my kitchen. Hey! I feel like Julia Child, except like drunk Julia Child. Just kidding, I'm not drunk. But drinking Julia Child. Hey! Cheers to whoever's here. Again, we're making the Blackberry Sparkler. You need Blanc de Blanc, it's $18. You need, also, let's just go through it. Let's go through our list. You need 1 cup of water. I prepped this. You need 1 cup of sugar. You need 1 cup of fresh or frozen blackberries. And if you had frozen like I did, then you want to thaw these. Super simple way to thaw them. Just throw them in a strainer, run some hot water over it. I point to behind me because my faucet's back there, but run some hot water over it. Really easy. The tools you'll need, and Blanc de Blanc. Sorry. Those are your ingredients. Also, some rosemary. Easily got at Hy-Vee for me. Super simple. The tools you're needing. A small saucepan. Yeah. A bottle opener. You're going to need that. Very important for this. You need that. And then a tablespoon measure. But if you're like me, you kind of just like, whoop, looks good. Great. Sounds good. So if you're just signing in, hey, welcome. We are making the Blackberry Sparkler. Welcome to your first Wine Cocktails 101. As I said earlier, we have had like 9 months of quarantine. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm a little bored by just drinking wine. So let's make wine cocktails. Okay, there's no reason why you can't do this at home. I will tell you I cheated, though, and I did pre-make the simple syrup that we're making today. So I'm not actually going to go through it because it actually took, in my recipe, I'll repost that. It says that it takes like 15 to 17 minutes. It actually took me like 20 or 25 minutes. So definitely we're not going to make that right now. We're just going to make the drink. But yeah, so if you have your saucepan, all you're going to do is combine your water, right? Your sugar, and your blackberries, thawed if they were frozen. If they're fresh, just as they are. Chuck them all in your saucepan. You want to bring it to a boil and then lower it to simmer for like I said, like 20 minutes is how long mine took. Maybe that's because I didn't thaw my blackberries all the way. So if you're patient, thaw your blackberries all the way. Anyway, so you come out with something like this. So this is our, with a hair on it. This is our simple syrup, blackberry simple syrup. Tastes delicious. It's great. So yeah, definitely this is the important part of our drink. So if you're just tuning in, hello, welcome to my kitchen. We are making a Blackberry Sparkler with the Blanc de Blanc from Soldier Creek Winery. It is $18. If you're here and you want to say hey, throw it in the comments because I want to say hey back. Say hey. I'm missing out on who is all here. I see that you're here, but I don't know who you are. It's a real sadness. I do hate that part. Okay, so let's do this. I'm actually just I'm wanting to make sure that I'm not missing any comments because sometimes that happens. So I'm just going to real fast pop over this way and just double check, make sure I'm not missing any comments. Oh, is it up here? No. Okay, well, anyway, let's keep going. So I liked it doing it this way. So I have a wine glass. I did actually use a champagne flute last night, which you totally can. You can be fancy. Go ahead, be fancy. But I decided that tonight I'm going to use the wine glass because the sugar sprinkles worked really nicely on the rim. So that's why I'm going to do it that way. I'm just going to double check something here. Sorry, I'm checking to make sure that I'm not missing out on anybody's comments right now. Well, hopefully I'm not, because I don't actually see it showing up. Well, okay, hopefully I'm not missing your comments. So let's start with putting the prettiness on the top of our glass. So this is an ingredient I didn't tell you about. I have these pretty like pink sugar sprinkles. So just like regular old sugar sprinkles are fine. I have a bunch of colors, but I wanted these. They're like corally pink. I just really like the color. So that's what I'm going to do. So just like if you're making a margarita and you're salting the rim, we're going to sugar the rim. So I have a little cup of water. It's actually the bottom half of a Halo Vino cup. It's like perfect for my Rito glass. If anyone else has those same things, this is perfect. Okay, so you're just wetting the rim. And really, you want to get off a little bit of the excess water because you left a little bit too much on last night. And it's sugar sprinkles, okay? So it kind of drizzled down the edge. It was gross. It didn't look nice. So we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to make it a little nicer. So if you have to, just dab off a little bit. And then you just stick your, yep. I had to turn it to the edge, and then we're going to spin it. And that's better. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So now we have a rim. It's beautiful. Then if you have some extra frozen blackberries, throw them on into your cup. This is your garnish because it's precious. And then I'm going to set my cup down here. Next, you're going to take your simple syrup, which you've already made. I have blackberry on my finger. Your simple syrup that you've already made, and you're going to put 4 tablespoons into your glass. Okay, so let's see if I don't make a mess here. Okay, 1, oops, sorry. Okay, 2, drizzle. 3, okay, and the 4th. So by now, sorry, I did a terrible job of pulling that up. Okay, so by now you've got some frozen blackberries in there and then 4 tablespoons of your simple syrup, which you've already made. Again, I will post the recipe for you after the fact. Next, we need our Blanc de Blanc. This is where your bottle opener comes in handy. Okay, so open the Blanc de Blanc. Step 1, open wine. Okay, so we have opened our wine. Now, it's really simple. You just pour it on in. Look how pretty. And then for an extra garnish and to be super seasonal, rosemary. Isn't it beautiful? And it tastes good too. I just two-handed it. I'm classy. Hey, Kate. Kate says yum. It is yum. It's delicious. It smells like Christmas trees. Yeah, and like the sugar on the rim, it's perfect. This is seriously such a good festive drink. And it's a nice way to jazz up your Blanc de Blanc. So I will bring up the recipe again. Hi, Amber. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring this up again so you can see the recipe. But again, I am going to put this in the event on Facebook. You can find it in the discussion. I can also, if you want me to comment it in this video, I'll do that too. But yeah, it's super simple. So really, all you're doing is making a simple syrup with your sugar, water, and blackberries, which is, it takes more. I put 15 to 17 minutes, but really it took a little bit longer than that for me last night, and which might be because I didn't thaw my blackberries fully. Then the next step is you dip your rim of your glass in the water and then dip it in the clear, I put pink sugar sprinkles, whatever you want. Then you put 4 tablespoons of your simple syrup that you have cooled into the bottom of your glass. Maybe you have some blackberries down there too. Then you top it with the Blanc de Blanc, and then you garnish it with a sprig of rosemary or your fresh or frozen blackberries. So welcome back to my kitchen. It's super simple. This is a really nice little drink. I don't have any more to say except cheers. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer them later.